Hey guys, what's going on? I am Jack. Welcome back to Log Cabin Firewood. Today I have a little bit more hickory to get through, and I went through already and cleaned up my work area. Because you know, working in a nice clean space is always the best. You don't want to be tripping over stuff and have tripping hazards while you're working with dangerous equipment. But I did pick up this fire ring from my buddy Lily's Farm and Firewood at the Wolfridge show at Messick's back at the end of January, I think, and I have not used it once, and he has been wearing me out. Jack, when you gonna fire it up? When you gonna fire it up? I've been busy, but guess what? We fired it up, and it looks like I need more coffee. Can anybody tell me what's wrong here? I think I'm burning it from the wrong end. And a lot of this stuff here on the side, it was sitting in a puddle of water in the corner of my little tub and my little tote piece that, you know, I just swipe everything off the work table right into here so I can get rid of it. And this thing is just cooking it up. And man, it's a good, nice warm fire. I think Jeremiah calls this the hand warmer 3000. I think that's what it is. It's something thousand. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, Jeremiah. I know you'll see this. But I think this thing's pretty cool. It's the Wolfridge smokeless fire ring. And I believe this is the 30-inch one. Might be the 24. I don't know. Matt got the bigger version of this, and I asked him what he was doing with it, and we worked out a deal, and it came home with me, which I think will be cool. Gonna try to burn my scraps as I make them instead of, you know, dumping them in the woods. I think this is a good idea. And they even have a little cooking piece that you could put on here. If I wanted to make lunch out here, even though my house is, you know, 300 yards away, I could bring a burger over here and some buns or some dogs or, you know, something, throw it on here. In the last video, I did stack up 2/3 of the hickory. I'm thinking there's probably 1/3 of a cord and maybe half of another. So probably half a cord here. There might be 2/3 of a cord, but probably not. We shall see. I hope everybody's been doing great. I've been doing pretty good. I got the material for my deck this morning. I'm excited for that. Looking at all the material. I like building stuff. I'm gonna try and get my old man up here to help me. He had knee surgery about a year ago, and he's been playing tough with that knee. It hasn't been healing properly on him. So he's been going through HE double hockey sticks. So hopefully he gets better and I can get him up here to help me, because he is a fine tradesman, a fine carpenter, and I'm kind of Wreck-It Ralph. I know how to tear things up, but the finished carpentry aspect of things I kind of lack there, and I think I just don't have the patience for it. I'm sure if I, you know, put my mind to it, I could do anything. I know I could do anything, but he just has a little bit more finesse that I would really like his help up here for. So even if he just sits in the background in a chair when his knee bothers him, he can yell at me and tell me what to do. Sometimes in life, all we need is a little help, and he's always been there for me. It is going to be a beautiful day today. 70 degrees. Well, it's going to be like 68. We'll call it 70. I got to get this split up and stacked. I'm going to try to get over to Funk's to get a load of wood after he gets off work. And then tomorrow morning, I have a load of wood going to the campground that I got to take up there. And then after work, go get another load from Funk's, because he has, I think he has at least 2 more beautiful loads just like this. And I said it in the other video, if you can get logs like this as straight as can be, this is optimal firewood here. And it's oak, white oak. There's some maples in here. It's just perfect wood. I would buy these loads of wood all day long if I couldn't find them. But I told Funk, you know, I'll take him out to eat, him and his family, and we'll be good. I got to put some fuel in his equipment. He is borrowing the 661 too to drop a big red oak or a white oak. He's dropping a big oak of some sort. But yeah, he's probably the only person I would ever let borrow a saw. But we're gonna go to town splitting some of this hickory. Let's get it. Sorry, Brett, I stole that from you.
So when I go to grab this next round, I caught my pinky right here. It got my pinky pretty good. I think I broke the tip of it. But we just let out a nice sigh and kept on pushing through the day like we always do. And I didn't take my gloves off because I was afraid to look at it, but it was pretty nasty.
we were able to get all of the hickory split up and into the trailer. There are a few pieces here of, cookies, think that's a piece over there too. I will get this stuff split up and probably put into a tote. And I will see if any of my barbecue buddies will just buy the tote. Otherwise, I'll split this stuff down and bag it up for cooking chunks. I think next I need to go through and get this area right here cleaned up, because I have a couple more deliveries coming and I want to put the logs over here rather than on the stone, because I don't want to mess the stone up and cover it up with sawdust, even though I could probably just get the blower over here after I cut and, you know, blow it back up to where I'm standing. Realistically, I'm going to get everything here cleaned up too. All this oak is going to my house. We'll get this gum split up and put into a bin over yonder. All the oak is going to my house, and I'm keeping all the softer, you know, campfire stuff over here. Like I guessed before, I'm gonna say there's probably 2/3 of a cord here. It might only be a half cord, but I really think it's about 2/3 of a cord. We'll go get her stacked up. Well, I was really close to my guess when I said this was going to be about 2/3 of a cord. We had this one here, that one there, and maybe 1/4 of a third that we just split up this morning. Got her stacked up. Looking good. Splitting wood. So we do have about 13 cord that I still have to finish splitting over here, so that will be probably the next 13 weeks. Some weeks I might get 2 cord split, and some weeks I might only get 1 or none. All depends on what life is throwing at me. But it's nice that you know, Mr. David, old squirrel dog, gave me basically 4/3 of a cord, a little bit more than 4/3, for free. And that was really for, you know, me going out and helping him with the Evo job that we did with Pastor Tim. So that was nice of him, and this was just stuff he wanted cleaned up and off his property. We did end up getting the material this morning for the deck, so I need to get on this here soon. Those are the colors I chose. I don't know. I think it'll match the house. I hope. We shall see. If not, we'll just paint the house. Now to see what else I can get into today. Take care of each other. I will catch you on the next one.